Hello and welcome to the Intermission podcast. I'm Fabian. That's Isaiah. We're a Dallas Sports Podcast, and we are in a very not good mood. We didn't play good this week at all, and when I say we, I mean any of our teams, the Dallas sports teams. Very frustrating week. We're gonna switch it up a little from what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. We're gonna talk about the Cowboys first. Since of course this week we have the bye week. So we're talking about it first. Get over it. Of course, we lost to the Cardinals on Monday Night Football here at home, AT&T Stadium. And when I say we lost, I mean we got mollywopped, trounced, and, nay-nayed on. Tell me about it.
I thought it was no surprise that the Cowboys disappointed once again, but this is kind of disappointing from the offensive side, I would say.
Yes.
I really thought the offense would have their way with the Cardinals, especially with how they played defense so far.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of expected more, and even though CD and George Pickens did pretty good, the other receivers, Turpin and the tight end Ferguson, had some costly drops. Ferguson had that costly fumble that I'd say ruined the momentum a little bit. Just really disappointing from the offense, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It is definitely a disappointing performance in the offense. Dak wasn't as good as he has been, and some costly turnovers, namely that Ferguson fumble. But I think a big part of it also, you good?
Yeah.
Big part of it also is, at the moment, it didn't feel like a bad idea because of how good our offense is. But I think you got to take the points.
Oh, when they went for it?
When we went for it?
Yeah.
And then again when we went for it in the fourth quarter because we were down by 17 and we went for it and didn't get it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of liked it in the beginning just because I was like, hey, they're getting aggressive now. They know how their defense is.
But that's part of the thing. Like, you think, oh, our defense is so bad, we need the touchdown, not the field goal. But getting 0 compared to 3, I think, is much worse than getting 3 instead of 7.
But also, too, they were passing it that close to the end zone, too.
Yeah.
And I said it, too. I think it was last week. They should have just trusted Williams to run it in, too. I feel like if they trusted him a little more, they probably wouldn't have had to go for it.
Sure. Yeah, they got to trust Williams more in the red zone. But
oh, yeah, he fumbled, too, right?
Yeah, but at the end of the game. But yeah, technically he fumbled.
Still trust Williams though. I'd still trust him.
Yeah. But my thing is, I mean, you have 6 more points before those last 2 drives. There's more pressure on Arizona. There is. I mean, then you need my math's not wrong. Yeah, then you just need a touchdown wins it or gets the lead. Instead of it being still a 2-position game. I think it's the same thing that I had. I'm a UNT Mean Green Eagles fan. And last year, we had a top 3 offense in the nation. In yards, points, and all that jazz. It's the same thing I felt with them because we lost a handful of games by little points. And we had a really good kicker too, I think. Like the Cowboys do. And we lost a handful of games by not that many points that we could have had if we went for the field goal points instead of failing those 4th down conversions. I think you just got to get the points. I think you just got to take the points. And they had that UNT team also had a bottom 5 defense in the country. And this is with, 170 whatever college football teams. So I don't know. I think you got to take the points because getting literally no points is not worth getting those extra 4 when it's fourth down. I don't think so. Because like even I like if Ferguson didn't fumble that ball, it was 3rd and long. You get that field goal, then it's a much closer. The game's actually a game instead of us losing by 17 or whatever for the majority of the game.
Oh, that you're trying to say losing by 4 points. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I was just like, I mean, with how bad the defense is, I would have like just starting out with 7 than 3.
Sure, but starting with 3 is better than starting with 0.
Yeah, I mean at that point, yeah, but
And it's part of it is also the pressure. It just puts more pressure on the Cardinals' offense, even if it is 3 points even if it is just 3 points. I don't know. I think you got to start taking the points in those situations. And it sounds counterintuitive. Like, our defense is so bad, we need the 7.
mm-hmm.
Our defense is so bad, we can't afford the 0. I think that's my thought process. And I think not starting the game with points hurt in the ultimate picture. I mean, I think that being a field goal instead of a failed 4th down conversion changes the game a lot.
Yeah, but also I feel like too, that's also where the offense where I just kind of lost faith in the offense too.
Sure.
Because I mean, the offense is definitely good enough to, do way better than what they did.
Oh, definitely.
Unless this was just one of their off games, but I don't know. I mean, football's played once a week. For an off game, I'd say maybe that's probably still not a good excuse, but I'd say maybe that's kind of falls into like basketball and hockey,
Yeah.
where they play multiple times a week.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it goes back to like what we've been saying too, how inconsistent the Cowboys can really be, how they play up to their competition.
Yeah.
Because even our score predictions, we were pretty confident in how the Cowboys are gonna play against the Cardinals.
I mean, well, I figured it would be a lot more like the Commanders game than the Panthers game, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess you did kind of predict it right. Like for the quarterback situation.
Right. Oh, yeah. It's yeah.
But no, yeah, some of the like Turpin.
Oh, Turpin's return game has been off.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what we're gonna talk about, but
no, I was gonna talk about his drop with the ball being right there in his hands.
oh. Yeah.
But yeah, he also hasn't been doing that good for returns. Every time the announcers are like the meanest guy to return the ball, I'm like,
yeah.
don't say that. Don't jinx him.
He just hasn't been as like explosive.
Yeah, or I mean, no, yeah, probably explosive. I was gonna say maybe the blocking hasn't been that good. I mean, that's still a key factor too of why he hasn't been running that far too. But I feel like his speed is what gave the Cowboys good field position too.
Right.
Or the defense is just good now.
Huh?
Or the other team's defense is just good now.
No, I doubt that. But yeah, our defense. I mean, they scored on our defense. Like their scoring drives looked easy, but they didn't put up an ungodly amount of points. Probably just because they didn't need to. But we had a couple of stops. Our defense stopped them when it mattered, and then our offense didn't produce.
Yeah. Oh man, what was it? The one point during the game where Pickens had that good catch and then he got flagged for taunting.
Yeah.
think that kind of killed the momentum too for that drive.
Definitely, that killed that drive. That definitely didn't help. It's like, yeah, that definitely didn't help. A lot of penalties in this game too. Speaking about that,
Yeah. Almost like right out the gate too, right? Like almost as soon as the game started. When did the first penalty come in?
I don't know. Try to find it. I don't know.
Never mind, I can't see. But yeah, that's also been the Cowboys thing too this season. A lot of penalties, hurting the Cowboys, hurting themselves.
Yeah. The first penalty happened halfway through the first quarter. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. So,
About what average time that some of the penalties would come on the Cowboys?
Yeah. I was gonna say something. No, but I mean, yeah, we did make Jacoby Brissett look like Tom Brady. Our defense didn't do good, but it didn't do as bad as it had done. Then our offense didn't perform. But like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
That this was a once in a while game for the Cowboys and not let up that much points, and just as disappointing as from the offense, because the defense actually did that pretty good, where the other team hasn't been scored that much.
Yeah. Well, again, I think our defense locked it down in the second half. Well, I don't know about locked it down, but did much better in the second half. But yeah, I mean, Dak took 5 sacks, and the thing is, like, I feel like it was mostly coverage sacks.
Yeah.
Like, because nobody was open, not because they got to him real quick or blocking was terrible. Or he just held on to the ball too long. Like, he didn't really have anyone to throw to on those sacks, which is scary considering what our receivers are. So we got to get that fixed. Williams has to do a little bit more from the backfield. Well, actually, he had 83 yards in this game, so. Ferguson can't fumble and also has to make those couple of catches. He dropped, I think, 2, maybe 3 passes. At least 2. Yeah. This one was disappointing. This one sucked.
Yeah. I guess really, I feel like this game kind of spoiled the Cowboys seasons, or at least hopes for a postseason.
This was kind of a must-win.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, this is definitely a must-win.
It's not definite. Like, we don't literally have no chance because we lost this game.
Well, coming up, with who they're playing coming up, though.
But morally speaking, spiritually speaking, this was a big blow to the Cowboys' odds of making playoffs.
I guess it could also be that the Cardinals came off their bye week too. Maybe they were more rested or something.
Maybe. Something like that, maybe. Jacoby Brissett just trying to start. I don't know.
Fighting for his starting spot.
We needed these last 2 weeks. Our offense has been off. Yeah. Against the Broncos, obviously the top 3 defense at least, if not the best defense in the league.
Well, yeah, that's where I'd say it makes sense. Like going against the Broncos.
Yeah. But we definitely need this bye week. I think the offense was just getting tired of dragging the anchor that is the defense, and they just these last 2 weeks died, or at least slowed down a whole bunch. But with this bye week, they were gonna rest up, feel good. We're gonna go forward. We got trade alert. We got Quinton Williams and what's his name?
The linebacker from Cincinnati.
Yeah. I was about to say Jack Sanborn, but that's the guy that's already on our team.
Logan Wilson.
Logan Wilson. We got these guys coming in. Overshown's supposed to come back, and Siobhan Revelle Jr. is supposed to make his NFL debut, which we need a good cornerback. Diggs and Bland have been getting absolutely roasted and toasted.
Oh man, yeah. Bland got his ankle.
Bland got embarrassed, dude. It was that was bad.
Marvin Harrison Jr. made Bland sit down.
Yeah, that was bad. He had a couple blown coverages in that game.
Yeah.
But Bland's got to get it together. Hopefully, Siobhan Revelle Jr., he's coming, like I said, he's going to make his NFL debut. Hopefully, he can play well. Hopefully, Quinton Williams, he doesn't really get sacks, but he helps produce pressure. So, hopefully, we put a little bit more pressure on the quarterback. And we need someone who isn't awful at linebacker. And Wilson is supposed to be better, is definitely better than what we have now. And for a super low value pick, 7th round pick, super worth it. Especially since he's got on contract for a couple of years. If he does play well here. Yeah. But that's what that's like my hope from going forward from the bye week is that where our offense rests up, returns to form, and our defense does better. Not good. I don't expect this to be great. But,
just like
17th-ish in the league. That's all we need.
Yeah, hopefully these new guys gave the defense a boost.
Yeah. Tell me what you think about the trades. Official trade for Quinton Williams was a 2027 first-round pick, Mozzie Smith, and a 2026 second-round pick?
I think so.
Let me double-check that, but what do you think about that?
I think Quinton Williams is, I guess, a pretty decent upgrade from Mozzie Smith. I mean, I haven't heard much from Mozzie's production. I know Quinton Williams has been pretty good, so.
Mozzie Smith hasn't done anything.
It's good to see It's good to see Quinton Williams come out of the Jets,
right?
And actually, well, I don't know, say for a better team, but at least he's gonna do good for a team that actually has some sort of chance almost every year.
Yeah. I mean, I like Quinton Williams a lot. It's kind of, I don't know. Am I weird?
Yes.
Because I feel like George Pickens fits in really well here, but I feel like Quinton Williams will also fit in really well here. They're very different people.
No, I mean, I think it's probably just with George Pickens, probably gonna be that team doesn't think I could do it, but the Cowboys think I can do it, and I think the Cowboys have pretty good players to bring in.
Yeah.
Or to take in new players, and they're I don't know. Oh, you're good. Probably unleash George Pickens being good again.
Yeah, I mean George Pickens.
Unless he's just playing that good just to get a good contract, and then.
I don't know. I feel like he visibly likes it here, George Pickens.
I think he does too.
I hope Quinton Williams does too. I think he will. I feel like he fits in with our guys, but we'll see. But he's a good player. That's for certain.
Yeah. Just good to see him out of the Jets.
Yeah. And he's also got at least two years on his contract, maybe 3. But he's also
and
it's not
really
a rental.
good.
These guys aren't rentals. They're at least around for another year. I'm not 100% sure how long, but they're not just this year. I know that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of excited to see how Quinton Williams does. At least he'll be the one thing on the defense I'll be watching.
You're right.
Or the one player.
I'm gonna be checking out Revelle Jr., dude. But we'll talk.
Yeah,
we'll
I guess him too. Yeah,
we'll get there. But yeah, this Quinton Williams trade. I don't think we gave up too much for him at all. We still have 2 first-round picks in this year's draft. We gave up a second and 1 first next. Where we have 2 firsts in next year's draft.
Yeah.
And then Mozzie Smith is, all respect to Mozzie Smith. It's probably our worst draft pick in the last, like, 5, since Taco Charlton. What was his name? Do you remember Taco?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably our worst draft pick since that guy, in terms of production. So, no hate to Mozzie Smith, but he has not been first round pick caliber.
Probably due to some of the injuries he's suffered too, but he hasn't been doing anything.
No, he hasn't done anything. So, best of luck in New York. But I'm glad we got Quinnen Williams.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, Luke Wilson? Is that his name?
Logan Wilson.
We got from the Bengals for a 7th round pick. Very interesting. Again, he's got a couple years on his contract. He actually wasn't starting in Cincinnati. But before this year, last year and the couple years before, he was with them since they were in the Super Bowl. He was a captain on that Super Bowl team. So, I mean, like, it was very strange. He's got a very strange situation. People have been saying that they feel like he's better than the linebackers they had starting. Feel like, which doesn't make sense if you have the first best offense in the league, but they were like, oh, well, they're trying to get the young guys acclimated. I don't know. It's an interesting situation, but we know he's been at least starter level for mediocre defense before, which is all we need because we need to be better than a terrible defense. So hopefully it's just a good presence there in the middle of the field, especially because our linebackers are so bad.
The middle of the field gets way too open.
They're so bad, dude. Our linebackers. So hopefully this guy can come in and help.
Yeah, pretty exciting to watch the new guys play.
Yeah, and then again, 7th round pick for a guy that's up here who's got a contract and isn't expensive is completely fair value, I think, especially because he's probably gonna start. 7th round pick for a starter all day.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, coming back from injury, we have from the bye week. We have Overshown.
Yeah, I hope that guy comes back, man. With him and Quinnen Williams, I feel like the defensive line's gonna be
Could actually be a presence again.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that's really all there is to it. It's just gotta. I mean, I think.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, because of the bye week, it feels weird to not be like score predictions for her.
Right.
Let's say 20-0 bye week wins.
Yeah. But Overshown. Yeah, I mean, he's just gonna come in and help the defense more, and like you said, with Quinn Williams, we'll be applying more pressure to the quarterback.
Yeah.
And he's just he's a big part of like the culture of the defense, I feel too. So that's a good thing. And then rookie Siobhan Ravel Jr. Like I said a couple times already, will be making his NFL debut after the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, supposedly, probably. You got any thoughts on that?
Good. I hope he does good.
I hope so.
During the draft, I said I would like it if they would draft a cornerback.
Mm-hmm.
They did, and then he got hurt and.
Well, he was hurt. He was hurt when we drafted him. But he was really good in college. People be like, oh, well, he was at ECU. But he was good in college. So, and we need something to spark a light, do something in the cornerback room, in the secondary in general. So,
yeah,
hopefully he can do something.
Coverages. But he injured his foot, right?
He had a torn ACL.
Oh. Beyond par with how cornerbacks are right now.
Yeah, but he's younger and he wasn't rushing in any way. I don't know.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll recover better.
Obviously, it'll affect him, but hopefully
not as bad as Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah.
And hopefully he doesn't get a concussion at home.
Yeah.
So Trayvon Diggs will still be out, right? Or he
I
should be coming back.
think, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But either way, I want to see Ravel Jr. play
Yeah.
because he's supposed to be good. But yeah.
And hopefully the Cowboys offense will be good or come up to how good they have been doing after the bye week.
Yeah.
I think yeah, probably like the best time to have the bye week right now. After the offense has been losing its momentum. And I guess a good reset.
Yeah.
At this point.
You get the traded in players get a chance to acclimate with the team a little bit more.
Yeah, to actually study the playbook a little longer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good timing for the bye week. Well, like we said, we have to probably only lose one more game the rest of the year. Maybe two and still have a chance, but really one more game.
I mean, I want to say I don't really see that happening, but also there's a bunch of stuff that this season that surprised me. Not just for the Cowboys, it's the whole NFL.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I hope it's something the Cowboys can definitely pull off.
Hopefully. But it is going to be very, very, very difficult for the Cowboys to pull off. We'll see if we fire Matt Eberflus or not.
Oh, yeah?
Doesn't seem like it. I thought maybe the bye week would be when it happens. But who knows? Yeah.
Is that the Cowboys?
Well, we should address.
Oh, yeah.
We should address Cowboys rookie, right?
I don't even know. I don't even know if he was a
rookie. Cowboys defensive end Marshawn Nealon died early Thursday morning by probable suicide. That's the story right now. Yeah.
Just sad for the Cowboys and his family.
Yeah, sad for the Cowboys and his family. It's a tough scene.
He was a player that recovered the ball on Monday Night Football for the Cowboys' first touchdown.
Yeah.
After a blocked punt.
Punt block touchdown. Marshawn Nealon recovered that and got a touchdown. As far as the story as I know it, which we don't have so much information, but according again the story as I know it, he was talking with his girlfriend, expressed some suicidal ideation. Trigger warning, I guess. Self-harm, suicide talk. But he was talking with his girlfriend. Expressed suicidal ideation, and I think that they were talking over the phone or something. So either her or someone called in a welfare check on him to go to his house and check on him. For the police to go in their house and check on him. He wasn't there when the police arrived. Later, he committed some sort of traffic violation and began being chased by the cops. Obviously wasn't in the right state of mind or in a good state of mind. He crashed and then left his car on foot, and eventually he was found with a gun wound, a bullet wound, and they suspect it was self-inflicted. That's the information I have. If there's any new information, I'm sorry, but that's what I know.
Yeah, that's all I saw too.
Yeah.
That's all I saw was self-inflicted gunshot wound after fleeing a traffic stop.
Yeah.
That's literally all I saw or read.
Yeah. But yeah, he obviously wasn't in a good state of mind, and it's a tragedy. There's some weirdos online that are trying to spin it like, oh well, he was running from the cops, but no, he was. It's not like he committed a heinous crime. He was in a bad state of mind and is driving poorly, and yeah, it's just a tragedy. It's a like you said, thoughts and prayers to his friends and family, um, and to his friends on the Cowboys. And it's a serious situation, and um, you know, rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It was. I feel like it was. I mean, we're talking about Dallas sports, and it's something we should talk about and shouldn't completely ignore it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we're gonna move on. I think now. Again, rest in peace and thoughts and prayers.
Okay. Who we moving on to?
We're gonna talk about the Mavericks.
The Mavericks played they played 3 games this week.
Mm-hmm.
They went 0-3.
Yes.
But I feel like these were all games that they definitely should have won. The Rockets game was a lot closer than I thought it'd be. I thought the Rockets were gonna have their way with the Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
The Pistons game was actually surprising to me. I thought they would have their way with the Pistons. But you were more scared of the Pistons, and I was more scared of the Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
And the Mavericks ended up surprising both of us. It's just the Mavericks are so disappointing right now.
It's just it's a strange situation.
The Mavericks as of right now are sitting at 2-6, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, 2-6. Just sucks, man. I feel like I think the Mavericks were in the driver's seat for a good majority of that Pistons game. And from what I saw from all 3 of the games,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of like watching one big game, because all 3 of the games felt like they went almost the exact same way.
Sure.
When the Mavericks would get close or at times even have the lead,
Mm-hmm.
they would blow their coverages. They wouldn't. They would have bad turnovers.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't add on any lead or to a tie or have that potential to take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it sucks too against the Pistons, because I said the Mavericks could definitely win if it depends on how good D'Angelo Russell plays. And D'Angelo Russell had a game against the Pistons.
He did.
D'Angelo Russell finished with 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And that kind of sucks that the Mavericks could waste that contribution from that performance from D'Angelo Russell.
Mm-hmm.
But the Pistons also had a pretty good team win. There's been times where Dallas's defense just can't hold the team or the other team to potentially give the Mavericks that lead, or potential to build on that lead that the Mavericks would have.
Yeah.
And it also sucks knowing that Derek Lively and Anthony Davis were injured too during that game. And I feel like they definitely could have made a difference. But Daniel Gafford made his Maverick debut.
Yes, he did. He didn't play amazing, but he was in his first game back.
Yeah, he didn't play that good, but I mean, yeah, he came back from. This was his first game back from his injury.
Yeah.
Kind of wouldn't expect him to have I wouldn't expect him to have a 40-something point game.
Yeah.
After injury. But the Mavericks lost that game 110-122.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just completely broke down that fourth quarter. They didn't do good at all after the game being so close up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You have any thoughts on that game?
Well, it's like you said, it's just frustrating because we like fight to stay in it, but don't fight to win it. It feels like because the second we do get that 1-2 point lead, it goes back down, and like we'll be down by 9 and then go on like 11 point run,
Yeah.
and then we just sort of lose. They get the lead back, and then we're just sort of there.
Yeah, it's like they don't know what to do once they have the lead,
Mm-hmm.
which led me to say maybe they're a team that plays well from behind.
Right.
But that definitely wasn't the case for the Rockets game. The Rockets, I think we're in the driver's seat most of the time during this game too.
Mm-hmm.
Mavericks came at least close to taking the lead.
Mm-hmm.
D'Angelo Russell didn't have that well of a game, but the player who had a really good game was PJ Washington.
Yeah.
So that definitely sucks, wasting a game with one of the players having the game of their life and still coming up short.
I don't know about the game of their life, but yeah, a heck of a game.
Well, as of right now, this is the game of their life.
Okay.
But it just sucks for it to be wasted.
Yeah.
These are two games that the Mavericks definitely could have came out on top of. In the same situation, Mavericks trying to take the lead. Rockets were in the lead most of this game, and then the fourth quarter came, and the Mavericks just couldn't come close anymore.
Did we not throw a single free throw in this game?
Yeah, they should have. They should have got some free throws.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pistons game and the Rockets game, I believe the Mavericks were out rebounded,
Okay.
which was also a pretty big problem for the Mavericks, and not shooting the ball very well from the 3-point line. Yeah, the Rockets had their way with rebounds, getting 65 rebounds to the Mavericks 52. Dang, I wasn't saying the points off the turnovers too, but the Mavericks had 17 points off of the Rockets' turnovers.
I think this game was won from the stripe, though. We committed way too many fouls.
Yeah.
I mean, only 7 more than them, but if you look at pure field goal percentage, they had one more. We had one more 3-pointer. So.
Oh, well, yeah. The Mavericks haven't been doing that good in the paint. They haven't been scoring that well.
Sure, but I'm saying they only had one more bucket than us.
Yeah.
And they won this game from the free throw line. The Pistons did. We committed too many fouls.
Oh, the Pistons game?
Yeah, their starters had 19 points from the stripe.
Yeah.
And we didn't have that much.
Yeah. Man, that's
how
usually the fourth quarters go.
I mean, they had 7 more points from the stripe, so
yeah.
I guess
that's how some of the basketball teams are too. When they're down, they slow the momentum by trying to create fouls.
Yeah.
The Mavericks definitely try to do that a handful of games already.
Mm-hmm.
They got their way with that Toronto game too. But yeah, that's how I thought they were gonna. That's what I think they did against the Thunder game, which was like 2 weeks ago. I don't really remember, but yeah, that's like teams are gonna be doing that toward the end of the game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of upsetting whenever the players make dumb fouls in the beginning. Yeah, I guess that is also the reason why the Mavericks have been losing these games. They've been allowing the other teams to shoot more free throws.
I don't know in every game. I'm just looking at this game because we had more free throws and points off free throws in the Pistons game. So it's just this game, but
yeah. And then when the Mavericks end up drawing more fouls, they haven't been converting some of their free throws into points.
Right.
Yeah, and the rebounds too. I mean, the Cowboys, the Mavericks just can't finish the games out, and they can't build on a lead. They couldn't take the lead from the Rockets, and then they've had some, what I would say, horrible turnovers at bad times. But I think I want to say it's still pretty good to see that the Mavericks still fight their way during the games.
Yeah, it's the same
just-
thing. It's the same. Again, it's the same thing as last year.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of last year, where it's like we're being competitive, but we're just not winning these games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I guess you can obviously see it too that the Mavericks really do need that offensive player, Kyrie Irving, the playmaker.
Mm-hmm.
They need D'Angelo Russell to be more of a playmaker too. Because what their spacing, Mavericks can't really create that much space anymore.
Right.
Because they don't have that threat of of a playmaker.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because at least knowing that the games are closer than what they're supposed to be,
Mm-hmm.
it's just they can't finish the game. Like how I said last week, it's almost like watching the Dallas Wings.
Yeah.
You have any thoughts on this Rockets game? Or
Nothing that we haven't said.
yeah. I mean, at this point, it's just repeating ourselves again.
Yeah.
But a game I think definitely shouldn't have been that as close as it should have been was the Pelicans game.
Yeah.
Man, the Pelicans.
You were their first win of the season.
Their second game. It's like the Pelicans came off of a back-to-back and they won their first game.
Yeah.
This game just completely sucked.
Yeah.
It's more frustrating too when you find out that Zion Williamson didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
And what's his name? Jordan Poole. I think Jordan Poole didn't play. And the Mavericks had 6 players scoring double digits.
Mm-hmm.
But Cooper Flag led the way with 20 points.
Yeah.
I think that kind of sucks though too, because even though Cooper Flag is a first round pick and they expect Cooper Flag to, have amazing games, I think with at least with the veterans that we got,
mm-hmm.
Cooper Flag is technically still a rookie, right?
Yeah.
So even though he's playing at least better than what a rookie would usually play, I don't think he should be having the leading points.
Right.
I'm not saying that it's bad for Cooper Flag to be leading in points. I just think it's, with all the veterans that we got right now,
Mm-hmm.
I think it sucks that the 18-year-old is leading in points.
Right. Not 18, but yeah.
Oh, he's not 18?
No.
Oh.
He is 18. I thought he was.
The 18-year-old leading in points. But no, yeah, this game just completely sucked. The defense wasn't that good. The turnovers came at horrible times.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, I was watching that game, and D'Angelo Russell would look like he was just giving it to the Pelicans.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're trying to do like no-look passes, but it definitely did not look like it was a good pass at all. Giving it to the Pelicans. D'Angelo Russell didn't have that good of a game against the Pelicans.
Yeah.
This game just shouldn't have been that close.
No, I mean we should have beat them.
Yeah.
We should have won.
Yeah, well, toward the end, Cooper Flag had the chance to tie it and take the game to overtime.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how they went for the tie and not the 3-point shot.
Right.
Because I mean it's 2 points. Right? If they were, I don't know if they were already tied, I wouldn't mind the 3-point shot, obviously, but I always would rather go for the tie instead of the 3-point shot.
Mm-hmm.
especially with how the game's been going.
Right.
It was just an unfortunate shot that didn't go in.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good look too, Cooper Flag. I think he pump faked the three, drove up to like where the 3-point line was, and had like a pretty nice little floater. It just didn't go in.
Dang.
Yeah, so we're like that close from an overtime game.
But
Yeah.
like, I don't think it should be going to overtime with the Pelicans.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't have been that close anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still like the call to not go for the three and go for the tie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, this was one of the games where the Mavericks. Oh, never mind. I cannot. The Mavericks still lost in rebounds.
Yeah. No, we did. 56-44.
Their turnovers too. Obviously, the turnovers have been pretty bad. Oh, this was also a game where they made D'Angelo Russell a starter,
Right.
and Klay Thompson coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, even though I said something about that like, the beginning of the week, or I mean the season, was put D'Angelo Russell as a starter, maybe put Cooper Flag in Klay Thompson's spot.
Right.
It happened. I think it went about the same way as the original lineup.
Yeah, just because Russell didn't have a good game.
Yeah, I feel like Cooper Flag had pretty decent shots now. Instead of trying to create his own shots,
Yeah.
he was able to catch and shoot or roll in for a layup.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate that some of their layups they completely miss from point blank range. I did like it. I did like it because of that. Klay Thompson came off the bench and started pretty well,
Yeah.
but ended up finishing the game like as he would be starting anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I think I kind of like that lineup though.
Yeah, you want to stick with that starting lineup?
Yeah, I would rather stick
Yeah, I think so. I think
at least for a little bit.
Forward.
Yeah,
Until AD people get back from injury.
yeah, and then it'll probably give Cooper Flag that confidence to be point guard again.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the starting lineup too. But I don't know. Who even knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, probably maybe right now it's saying that or it's showing that the difference is because Anthony Davis and Derek Lively are out right now.
Yeah. I'm
But
hoping,
still, they should still be able to win without them too.
at least against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they definitely should be winning these next two games too. Which
Who we got up next?
up next is the Grizzlies. John Morant coming back from his 1-game suspension. I think this is the game, unless he came back already. But that game is tonight at 7.
Right.
Now, even though the Mavericks have been playing pretty bad and disappointing, I'm still gonna say the Mavericks should definitely win this game.
Against the Grizzlies?
Yeah, against the Grizzlies. I think this is their first back-to-back games, I think. Or I want to say.
I think so.
Because on Saturday, they played the Wizards in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And they played the Grizzlies in Memphis. But Saturday, they played the Wizards in Washington. They definitely should beat the Wizards.
Right.
They should not have a repeat on that second game. They should have won that second game too.
They
and
played Toronto and OKC in back-to-back games.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I guess for their second back-to-back games.
Yeah.
But on Monday they played the Bucks,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's where the Mavericks are definitely gonna lose.
Probably.
Yeah, because of Giannis
Mm-hmm.
and Miles Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Turner is a big that can shoot threes. Giannis is a big that can also kind of shoot threes, but he will definitely get his way in the paint.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday the Mavericks play the Suns at home.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess the Mavericks will be playing the Bucks at home too. But on Wednesday Mavericks will be playing the Suns. I feel like against the Suns that's more like a 50-50.
Right.
I feel like it'll be more of like how they played against the Rockets.
Right.
But I still want the Mavericks to. I still have the Mavericks beating the Suns, even if it's that close.
Right. You heard it here first. We're gonna go 3-1 this week.
They should be.
Yeah.
And then next week Friday is gonna be the podcast again, but they play the Clippers.
Yeah.
And as everybody knows, the Clippers are like the Mavericks' kryptonite or something.
Yeah.
Oh man. And they better start winning games.
Yeah.
They better start figuring it out. But yeah, I got them winning tonight and Saturday.
We already lost to the Wizards this year.
I know, but I'm just saying. We're gonna be at Washington, but hopefully, they have their way this time.
Yeah.
Because they definitely should have won against the Wizards the first time too.
We're just getting our footing. We're just getting our bearings. We're definitely a better team than the Wizards.
Yeah, I feel like they're still a better team than what their record's showing too. It's just
Definitely.
I don't know, man. The injuries probably.
Or maybe we're just hopeful and weirdos. Because I don't think, I was thinking about it. I don't think I've predicted the Cowboys to lose a single game so far.
I have.
Yeah, you predicted them to lose to the Packers.
And because of that, it resulted in a tie.
Yeah.
Maybe I should say the Mavericks will lose all these games.
Oh, shoot.
Hopefully they'll win. But do we be like Carolina? Do we be like Carolina's podcast?
Just quit.
Just quit the podcast and watch our teams go on winning streaks.
They were going to come back and people were like, no, get out of here. I think the Mavericks are more likely to go 2-2 this week. I don't know who we lose against, but I don't think we win all three of those games that we should win.
If they go 2-2,
we should win those 3 games, but I don't think we will.
Yeah, if they go 2-2, it's gotta be against the Suns and Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or, I mean, the 2 losses should have come against the Bucks and Suns, is what I'm expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Because these 2 games coming up are also, I guess that doesn't really.
Yeah,
because it's a back-to-back.
We're actually gonna beat the Bucks and Suns and lose to the Grizzlies and Wizards.
I mean, if they're able to beat good teams,
right?
But they should still be able to win against bad teams.
Yeah.
I guess talking a lot about the Mavericks. That's really all I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you have something to talk about.
I feel like we're forgetting something. About
what, the Anthony Davis is now doubtful for tonight's game.
Maybe he'll come back. We'll see.
Anthony Davis might come back, might not this game, but that's been said.
How bad do you think the start of the season has to be for Kidd to be fired? People are saying he's on the hot seat right now.
On the hot seat right now?
I don't think he's there yet, but some people are saying he's on the hot seat.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe if they end up being like, I don't know, 2-15, but they gotta be losing pretty bad game, like worse than how they've already been losing.
Right.
Because it's like what we said. The Mavericks play real good during the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're playing pretty good basketball still. Yeah. They're just not.
But then also that could just be because of the talent of the players.
Yeah.
But the schemes that Jason Kidd writes up, they got to follow that too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'd say maybe like a long losing streak.
Right.
Like 2-15, like I said, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't think he'd be fired off of that. It'd probably be like looking at him to be fired after that.
Yeah. I was just wondering because I was seeing some stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I've been seeing stuff about Cooper Flag too. People still want Cooper Flag to be
throwing tomatoes at him.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
kind of scoring 50 points a game.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
Stupid.
It's like what I said. Cooper Flag, even though he is the first round pick of the draft, he's still a rookie, and while he's still a rookie, he's still doing better than what a rookie usually does.
Yeah.
So I think he's doing really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Flag is doing exactly what I think he should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just spoiled and wants Luka back.
Yeah.
Even though I want Luka back too, Cooper Flag is nowhere near not doing anything bad right now.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. No. All good?
Yeah, that's the Mavericks.
Let's talk hockey, boys. I don't like it.
I like it. The defense.
Yeah. I mean, so this week we played 3 games. Same as the Mavs. Florida, we play Florida in Florida, at losing in overtime 3-4. This game was kind of wild. If I kind of felt like both sides were on the back foot because there were just so many scrambles and scrumbles and so much action right at the net on both sides of the ice. So, goalies put in a lot of work on both sides, and we ended up going to overtime and losing in shootouts. Tough loss there. But yeah, I think neither of us played good defense in this game, or at least not good enough defense. Yeah. We scored 2 power play goals in this game. Off of
Isn't that
off of 1 penalty.
Isn't that
There's a
what you
major.
said? Isn't that what you said last week? The Stars needed be able to score more in power plays or something.
Yeah, but I was wrong. Apparently, we were actually I corrected myself. We're doing really good on the offensive side, but yeah, our penalty kill has been lacking. But this week we did even better from the offensive side of the power play.
Yeah.
Our power play attacking was great this week. Starting with that Florida game where we got 2 power play goals off of high sticking 4-minute. Goals coming from Johnson, Herkuin, and Rantanen. And then, of course, we lose in shootouts. Tough loss there. Just Smith was our goalie in this game, and he played pretty well. I can't say the same for our game against Edmonton, where DeSmith was the goalie again, unless I'm smoking reefer. Yeah, DeSmith was the goalie again. And
Another shootout game.
Went to overtime again. DeSmith, I didn't love DeSmith in this game, but I mean he did enough to take us to overtime. A lot of penalties in this game in the first 2 periods at least. They take a 2-0 lead in the first period. And then we end up coming back from that. Rantanen scores a power play goal and a full strength goal. Heiskanen scores a 3rd goal. And we go to overtime and we win in shootouts this time. I will say good shootout performance from DeSmith. But also even nicer was the goal to win it. Freaking Johnston's goal. That was clean. But the big game, the game I want to talk about, our loss to Anaheim. This game was bad. Our defense was bad. Truly, really bad. And I want to say I didn't like Ottinger's playing this game. It felt like he had pretty bad positioning the whole night, and really there was like 2 goals that I would say were like, oh, that's on the defense completely. Yeah. Obviously, the defense is still letting him take shots, but like a lot of the goals felt like Otter usually stops that, and he didn't stop it this time. Which is fine for like me maybe once a game, not 4 times a game. But also I want to talk about Johnston is crazy good at hockey. He's obviously our leading goal scorer. He had 2 power play goals in the first period of this game. Had an insane assist in the third. All for naught. And I don't know. It's just the team continues to feel weird. Feels weird. Still feels like unprepared. Feels like, oh, it's the first game of the season, but it's not.
Yeah.
We are now 14 games into the season, and it feels like it's still the first 2 games with the way this team's playing. It feels like they're not used to playing with each other on the ice, and there's just a bunch of miscommunication. Our defense just doesn't know who's supposed to be where. Our offense has been coming along. Our offense actually this last week has been a lot better.
Yeah.
And feeling like one cohesive unit. So I guess our offense. Good job, guys. But our defense has been weak sauce, man.
Yeah, the Ducks scored four goals in the second.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does.
Especially after the 2-0 start from the Stars in the first period.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I saw that 2-0 and I was like, what a way to start a game.
Yeah.
And then 4-3.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad. And again, like, I would say at least 2 of the goals in the second period, there was some bad positioning by Otter.
Yeah.
But, I mean, our defense still also hasn't been great. The Otter hasn't been playing like his usual stuff this year. I don't think he's been outright terrible. I mean, he was pretty bad at this game, I would say. But I don't think he's been outright terrible this season, but nowhere near where he's played, where his average level of play is. But, yeah, I don't even know. What am I trying to say? We're bad. We're not bad. We have a winning record. We're 7-4-3, 3 overtime losses. So we kind of have a winning record, technically 7-7, but got 3 points from overtime losses. I mean, we're still a good team, but we just have to figure out the issues on defense.
Yeah. It's almost much like how the Mavericks are right now, too.
I suppose. Well, because yeah, exactly how the Mavericks are. Because the big thing is turnovers. It's turnovers. We have had some costly turnovers. That's when we're hanging Ottinger out to dry. It's just like giving the puck away, dude.
Yeah.
In this game, I think we had a really bad one. I don't even remember who it was, but just handed the puck to the guy. Yeah, we've had some pretty bad turnovers this year that just lead to uneven attacks, and it's misplaced passes, but also just like poor puck handling.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Gotta get a fix on that. Definitely.
Yeah, the Stars are way too good. Way too good to be playing like this.
Yeah, I mean, Johnson and Rantanen had a great start to the year. Haskinen's doing his usual thing, but like he's not in terms of like on offense, but he's not taking complete control when he's on the ice like he usually does. But I think it's because he has a weaker supporting cast.
Yeah.
Like we didn't replace CC and the people that left with people of equal caliber, and we were already at just an average defense that had one really good player that would elevate it. And Harley has been playing kind of not great. It's just a couple stuff. We're just struggling right now with some things that are fixable. That's the good thing. These are things that are fixable that'll hopefully get better throughout the season, but I would like to be better now. But we'll see. I mean, Anaheim has already scored 7 goals in 4 games this season, so it's not like it's only happened to us, but I'd really like it to not happen to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just tough, scoring 5 goals and still losing. Is basically the crux of it. That hurts. And again, especially with the performance Johnny had, that hurts. Had some great deflections for both a goal and an assist. His assist was so pretty, dude. Like, no, because like he was like Rantanen. He assisted to Rantanen. Rantanen was like, "How did you do that?" He was like, well, "You thought to do that?" It was pretty good.
Magic.
So, at least our offense side of the ball is getting going and feeling themselves, which is good. I'd like to go to overtime less and win regulation, or at least win when we go to overtime. Yeah. Do I have anything else to say about the Stars? Do you have anything else to say about the Stars?
No, I mean, even though it feels like a pretty short talk about the Stars, I mean,
yeah, it's just
almost, it's almost like in the same situation that the Mavericks are in. Right. But like you said, at least it's fixable. We should expect to see maybe something different. Hope to see something different by what, like by like next week, this week coming up.
Hopefully.
What about the games coming up?
Games coming up. We have games coming up. We play this week. We play Nashville, Seattle, Ottawa, and Montreal. Predators, Kraken, Senators, and Canadiens. Yeah. Nashville's a decent team. Ottawa's a decent team. Seattle's a decent team. They're all sitting around the same record. Montreal's one of the better teams right now. These are going to be competitive games, but like it's been so great because it really hasn't mattered who we play because when the Cowboys when the Stars have played well.
The same thing for the Mavericks team.
When the Stars played well, they beat whoever they're facing. When they play poorly, they lose to whoever we're facing. That's why we lost to the Blue Jackets. Freaking got 5-1, but we beat, the Jets. We beat the freaking Avalanche. We beat the Hurricane. So it's just when we play well, we play well. When we don't, we don't. And that's the crux of it. So it just matters how we play. We could beat all the teams this week. It's just if we got to play well. And we got to... Otter has to play well. Otter has to play well. But we'll see. Also, we get to watch penalties because our power penalty kill has been so bad.
Yeah.
We can't let that many happen because we've been years past. I feel like 2 seasons ago, where we always had a decent amount of penalties, and the opponents had a decent amount of power plays, but our penalty kill was good enough that it wasn't so significant. It wasn't a good thing, but it wasn't super scary. But if we can't be a team that takes a lot of penalties this year with how bad our penalty. We have to be pretty disciplined. So we'll see. Yeah.
Dallas sucks right now.
Yes. We're going to be playing in Nashville, then here in Dallas, and then in Canada. Very strange. Just one game. Pit stop in Dallas again. Yeah. I think that's what I got for the Stars.
All for the Stars? Well, that's all for the Stars. Don't you have some Ranger news?
I do. Ranger news. The Rangers are cleaning house, or should I say, Skip Shoemaker, a new manager, is bringing his own rotation of coaches. We've had the same assistant coaches for a while now, through a couple different managers. But that is no longer the case. First of all, Mike Maddox, our pitching coach, will not return. We offered him.
Yeah.
And he declined, which that hurts. Like again, our pitching was best in the league last year, and he was a big part of that. And so it hurts not having him back, a lot. And then beyond that, we made the decision to move on, from Tony Beasley, our third base coach, who has been a good presence, good consistent coach. Don't like a lot of his decisions at third base. Makes some mistakes every year. But good luck to him. And we will not be returning. Will be our hitting coach we hired halfway through the year, Brent Boone, which I'm not complaining about that. It's not like he hasn't been here for a while. He came in halfway through the year. And our hitting only improved marginally. Get a new hitting coach. Go for it. I'm excited to see who Skip brings in. But yeah. Additionally, Justin, other in Rangers news, Bruce Bochy was hired by the San Francisco Giants. He's going back there. That's cool. I guess. Marcus Semien won Gold Glove for second base. I feel like at least Adolis Garcia should have also won Gold Glove. He was an insane defensive player in right field this season, but Marcus Semien wins Gold Glove at second base. That's good. Again, we had the best defense in like MLB history this year. I feel like we should have had more than one Gold Glove.
Yeah.
But and Jock Peterson opted into his player option. If you guys know what player options are, their contracts or their team options and player options, where the player can choose to continue in the contract or the team can choose to continue in the contract, or leave. Obviously, Jock Peterson opted in because no one else wants him, and we have to pay him now. But Peterson opted in, so there he is. Those are the news. That's the news. Excited to see who Skip brings in. Sad to see some of those coaches go. Fine seeing the other ones go. And good luck to Bruce Bochy in San Francisco. That's all I got. Any other news we are forgetting?
I don't believe so.
Then with that, we will call it. Hopefully this video was entertaining. Hopefully this is a good episode. If we talked for a little while, this one's actually a little bit on the longer side. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully we spoke well. Cowboys are on the bye week this week. Stars and Mavericks have themselves a schedule. Have themselves a week.
Yeah.
We'll see what goes on. Check us out every Friday. I forgot the word I was trying to say. But
follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok.
Yes, follow us on Instagram, TikTok. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe. Check it out. We're a pretty cool channel. And if you made it this far, comment.
Where's the defense?
That goes for all three teams, doesn't it?
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching. And go Mavs, go Cowboys, go Stars.